It's no secret that AI has been causing a lot of disruption lately. This disruption has brought about controversy, particularly in the use of AI for video production.
Today we're considering the dangers of using AI in video production, particularly in terms of undermining human talent, the challenges of marketing, and the potential for misinformation in documentary filmmaking and video journalism.
It's no secret that AI has been causing a lot of disruption lately, and it's only expected to become more disruptive in the future. This disruption has brought about controversy, particularly in the use of AI for video production.
That's right. One of the reasons why AI in video production is controversial is because it further undermines human efforts in TV and film production. We've seen this with the recent strikes by writers and actors who feel they're not being paid a reasonable amount for their contributions. Meanwhile, producers and CEOs of production companies are making astronomical amounts of money.
Exactly. Netflix recently posted a job for an AI product manager with a salary of $900,000. This not only shows that production companies are unwilling to pay writers and actors fairly, but it also demonstrates their willingness to replace them entirely with AI.
It's a clear example of how AI is being prioritized over human talent in the industry. But let's delve deeper into the impact of AI in video production. There are some potential benefits to using AI in this field.
Yes, that's true. AI has the potential to reduce barriers of entry and cost for filmmakers. It allows storytellers with limited funds to create high-quality content without needing a large budget for things like set design, production crews, and talent.
Absolutely. This means that smaller independent filmmakers can compete more effectively with big production companies. They have the opportunity to create incredible content without breaking the bank.
However, as much as there are potential benefits, the reality is that AI hasn't really broken down one major barrier to production movie and TV marketing.
That's right. Marketing is a crucial aspect of promoting films and TV shows. Take the example of the movie Barbie, which spent around $145 million on production, but more than that on marketing. Even movies with no prior brand recognition like the first Avatar had a promotional budget of $150 million.
And when you look at the industry average, Hollywood films spend an average of $35 million on marketing. This is still a significant amount of money that many low-budget filmmakers don't have at their disposal, even if their production costs are controlled for.
Exactly. And when you're competing against big production companies that can spend 150 times more on marketing than you, it becomes even more challenging. The market becomes flooded with countless video producers and products, and it's hard for smaller filmmakers to stand out.
And let's not forget that these big-name companies are also leveraging AI to make their production cheaper. They'll be pumping out even more video products, saturating the market even further.
That's a great point. With more low-cost video production, the market becomes oversaturated, making it difficult for any individual filmmaker to gain attention.
So while AI may offer some benefits in terms of reducing production costs, it doesn't address the challenges and expenses associated with marketing and standing out in a crowded market.
And that's something to seriously consider when discussing the impact of AI in video production. The question is, where do we draw the line when it comes to creating actual people using hyper-realistic image generation? Is it ethical to use someone's likeness without their permission and profit from it? That's a gray area that needs to be discussed and regulated.
It's definitely a complex issue. While using AI to create cheap content might seem like a way to compete artistically, it can actually create more barriers for other artists. If rising stars have breakout roles in AI-generated movies, who owns their likeness? It raises questions about ownership and control in this new landscape.
And what about the argument of doing it for the art rather than the money? While AI can provide more tools for expression, there's a difference between experimenting with a new medium and having that medium produce art for you. The essence of art is often about expressing emotions, and AI simply doesn't have emotions.
That's a great point. AI-generated art might initially evoke emotions because we assume a human was behind it. But once we know it was created by AI, it loses that emotional connection. It compromises the value and authenticity of the art itself.
Exactly. The idea behind using AI to create art as a means of self-expression seems ironic. It may give people more utility and resources, but is it really them expressing themselves, or is it AI trying to express something it doesn't understand on their behalf?
These are big questions that need to be addressed as AI continues to play a larger role in video production. It's not just about the technology itself, but also the implications and consequences it has on the industry as a whole. We want to continue that discussion and explore the implications of AI beyond the world of blockbusters. Specifically, we'll be looking at documentary filmmaking and video journalism.
That's right, both documentary filmmaking and video journalism rely heavily on presenting reality, or at least they should. The problem with using AI in these fields is that it can potentially corrupt the truth and accuracy of the stories being told. Let's start with documentary filmmaking.
Absolutely. The very essence of documentary filmmaking is to shape and interpret factual material for educational or entertainment purposes. However, when AI is used to create a documentary, it raises concerns about the interpretation and context provided by the technology. If we rely solely on AI to piece together images and information, we risk losing the human element and the ability to present a truthful narrative.
That's a great point. AI may be able to efficiently track down materials in databases or archives, but when it comes to creating a documentary based on those resources, it becomes a matter of interpreting and applying context based on AI algorithms. This can result in a lot of filling in the blanks around limited resources, which may compromise the truth and accuracy of the final product.
Exactly. And this leads us to another area where truth is of utmost importance: journalism. We all know that various forms of media are already being weaponized to spread misinformation. If AI is used to quickly and cheaply produce convincing video imagery with any given prompts, we can imagine a scenario where misinformation is supercharged.
Imagine a video being shared on social media that shows an individual robbing a convenience store. Media sources, reputable or not, comment on the video and provide their own facts about what they believe is happening. Later on, it's discovered that the video is fake and was generated by AI as a means to disparage that individual. But by that time, the video has already been widely shared and commented on, creating doubt, resentment, and anger.
And even when the video is proven to be fake, the very existence of it can perpetuate stereotypes and have lasting effects on a person's employment and livelihood. Misinformation is insidious because even when it's easy to disprove, people may still hold onto their biases and interpret the fake video as being truthful. This can have severe consequences in our society.
That's a concerning thought. We've seen how misinformation can spread like wildfire, and with AI-generated video content, the potential for manipulation and degradation of truth becomes even more significant. The impact on current events, elections, and jurisprudence is unimaginable.
Absolutely. AI video production not only compromises numerous jobs and livelihoods, but also has the power to supercharge copyright infringement and theft of intellectual property. It can even corrupt our perception of real-life events as seen through the media, which plays a significant role in shaping our understanding of the world.
And let's not forget that humanity has a track record of using technological advancements irresponsibly. We'd like to think that these AI tools will be used responsibly, but the reality is that we've struggled to use technology in a responsible manner in the past. The risk of misinformation being amplified and truth being degraded is too great to ignore.
Absolutely. The perceived benefits of AI in video production, such as lower production costs or increased efficiency, pale in comparison to the potential negative consequences. We need swift and strict regulation to ensure that AI video production doesn't further compromise truth and integrity in our society.
Well said. It's clear that the impact of AI in video production goes far beyond the surface level. The implications for documentary filmmaking and video journalism are significant, and we need to be cautious about how we integrate AI into these fields.
Do us a favor and please hit subscribe, and maybe even tell a friend. Now let's keep the discussion going, taking a look at